Well, what are you figuring out here, crew?
Well, we're wondering who this Pedro is.
Okay.
I really.
Private Aero Squad Air Service.
And he died in 1918.
1918. So maybe he's another brother. That we didn't know about. What do you think, Chris?
I don't know.
Did you hear about anybody like that, Uncle?
I never even knew that Grandma Foglio had a brother got killed.
Oh, you didn't?
She said so. She
Yeah.
never had mentioned it.
Well, I've got the papers, and but see, who was the banker that we?
John.
Said, and he has pictures, and they're upright. The one that was killed, and I think his name's Frank. It's in that book that I gave you.
Okay.
And it was up. It's an upright. It's not in the ground.
Well, this is someone else from 1918.
See, there's the Chico there. There must be another grave spot for another grave in here.
Well, now, how was DeChico?
On that sheet, does it show that the one has a headstone? Because there's one sheet that shows if they have a headstone or not.
I think he's got that.
Oh, is that the one he's got?
Now, this says DeChico and Oliverio.
Yeah, but he's not related to us.
No.
No.
But his wife was an Oliverio.
Yeah,
okay.
And she always came to all the parties. She's a big loudmouth.
Oh, really?
Wasn't she?
I remember her, but
yeah, she had big loudmouth.
But I know she was. I think she was a sister to this DeChico.
Okay. Okay. Not wife, but maybe a sister.
Well, how could she be? If her name.
Well,
she was an Oliverio as a single person.
I suppose, yeah. I don't know.
So Cornelia was her name, but no, this is 1899
That's a DeChico.
to 1944.
Yeah, but that's Mike. That's Mike.
Okay.
That's Mike DeChico, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Mike.
Well, that must be his wife, Cornelia, or whatever.
But died in
Cornelia
41.
is a woman's name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
So Mike would be right next to her.
I wonder why he pulled up that name when we said Oliverio.
Yeah, she was an Oliverio, I guess. But
And maybe she doesn't have a headstone, because there were some of them that don't have headstones.
I see. Okay.
Have you got any other Oliverio in here?
Not in this spot right here, no.
No, this is nothing. I don't think this has nothing to do with that.
You don't think so?
This is?
Unless it's the one that got that was killed. But you said it was that they had a...
No, and it was up, he was killed up in the gorge.
Okay. And this looks like he was killed in the war.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Air Service.
That'd be easy to find out.
Would it?
Sure, First World War. I could look that up. I've got it on here now. I can look it up on my computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'll look him up and see who he's related to. Now that I've got his name and picture.
I'm going to get my other...
DeChico, they're all in the same.
Now, who is it, Chris?
Well, it's Cecilia V. 1895, 1962.
Huh.
And then is Carmen F. 1888 and 1973. That's the correct for him, isn't it?
It's funny that these two would be the same name. I mean, Carmen.
Yeah, but see, she died before him.
Yeah, and that's not right. He died before Helen.
Was it a?
So it's a different Carmen.
This is the DeChico part of the family, I think.
This is what?
The DeChico part of the
Oh,
family.
do you think so?
I think so, because he died before she did. Auntie Helen lived quite a few years after.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, she hasn't been dead that long.
Well, maybe... I think it was early 90s, probably.
She lived to be almost 100.
Yeah, she did.
She was just short a week or two of being 100
Yeah.
when she died.
But I know they had a party scheduled.
Lined up.
Oh yeah, and they had to cancel it because she died. Yeah.
Well, this must be the Chico family. I gave you the wrong. See,
Well, see, here's all the DiCicos right here. Rosa, Teresa, Antonio.
See, but they died a long time ago, so 1929, 24, 30. This one here, 1930.
Yeah. Here's DiCicos too, Chris. Antonio and Teresa.
Yeah, but see, this isn't the wife of Mike.
Probably.
No, because she died later than that.
So this Carmen Oliverio is a different one, born in 1888 and died in 1973.
Is that about the time that Uncle Carmen died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
But he would definitely not be buried with somebody else.
Oh no.
And I know he died before she did.
So this lady here was a DiCicco.
Yeah, because she died before he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so the other Carmen died before.
Before Auntie Helen.
Yeah.
So they must not be buried up here. You know who would know is Pete and Catherine Peterson.
Do you think so?
Yeah. That's the
Have they
the
kept
children. Not kept in touch?
Well, yeah, but did they keep track of the family like that?
Catherine should know something, or Richard.
Well, Richard
Mostly
might.
Catherine,
Is he still in California?
as far as I know. Do you ever hear from Catherine?
No, at Christmas time to get a card
Christmas,
usually.
yeah.
But I haven't seen. All I know is that the daughter,
Lori?
Lori, she lives in Canby now.
Oh,
She bought a house. That's where
This
Virginia
is
is.
Casciato.
okay. Cachado.
Giuseppe Casciato, is that the way you
Yeah.
say it?
Giuseppe Casciato.
And in there with her mother.
In the picture that's in the book.
Yeah.
But she did, what is it, 50? Yeah, 1940, that's right.
See, she was old.
Because
1940.
Lynn and I weren't married yet, but see, we got married in 41.
Yeah,
And so she died in 1940.
okay. And what I didn't have my recorder on, Uncle Armand. You said she had a little Alzheimer's, you think?
Well, they used to say she was crazy, but
Yeah. Her memory was.
Yeah, Alzheimer's, I guess.
And then she was talking to the chickens and the pigs and...
Yeah, and little kids, you get a big kick out of it.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Galucci.
Okay,
Frank
so...
and Teresa Galucci. How do I know the Galucci's?
Shoot, I should have brought a few flowers. There's nowhere to put them, though, is there?
No, you lay them on
They-
top.
unless
But
they-
I thought of that myself. But she's buried here by herself. Yeah.
I thought it was over there somewhere, but I knew it wasn't.
Well, it's changed so much, and this new road.
Well, you know, it's how many years ago? That's
Oh yeah.
60 years
Well,
ago.
this is that's right because see,
46 years,
David
56.
David is 59, and this was before he was born. So
66 years ago.
Yeah. They didn't put the dates of birth or anything, did
they
they?
just put 53 and 94.
There's the office, so you just come across from the office, up this little road, and bear to the left, and get out of the car and just come 1, 2 rows,
That's
and
right.
there you are.
Yep.
Next to Galucci.
Next to Galucci, which stands up. Right.
These are Italians: Brando, Galucci, Rossi.
I thought Uncle Jim was, Uncle Louis was around here too, but I guess not.
Weber, that's German. These are German.
Uncle Louis and Aunt Mary. So who was Louis was known as brother?
He was, he was the one that they came over to Italy to live with.
Oh.
Was Louis. They sponsored them.
I see. Okay.
So
he owned the house they were in front of for that big picture?
Probably.
probably.
Yeah.
Because they had
Was a big square house.
yeah, big white.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They had a daughter that died early, but her name was, when she was married, Galucci, I guess her name.
Was it?
Yeah.
What?
They had a daughter that died. I don't know if you remember her.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I think her name was Galucci.
Well, and she
Sure.
died of, oh gosh, because one of my nurse friends from school was taking care of her, and I called, and I said, Margaret, I said, I have a cousin by marriage in the hospital there, and nobody seems to say what's wrong with her. And I think she had cancer.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh-huh.
Cancer.
They
And they
didn't
just
talk about
didn't
it too
talk
much.
about it. But she was in the hospital quite a long while.
This is their daughter?
No.
No.
This is the
What was her name was Galucci?
her last name.
Yeah.
Well, who was she to these people?
Their daughter.
Oh, their daughter.
So she was the sister to John and Robert
I see.
and what was the other daughter?
Eva.
Eunice.
That was her name.
Eva?
Eva and her Galucci was her married name.
Well, maybe that's why we saw those Galucci's over there next to
That could be.
that one.
Could
Yeah.
be. Yeah. And
Here's the
Eva,
office.
that's funny.
And then our great grandmother is right over there, and then this is just directly up the hill. Let's see, it's up the hill. How many rows? Five rows up the hill, and about 8 or 10 in.
The sun will come out.
Robert, is he was on here too? Robert?
Yeah, Robert is should be straight ahead, straight down, Uncle Armand, and on the left, 5 or 6.
Straight up here?
No, straight this way. Yep, straight this way, and on the left, 1 row up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep. Well, they found it. Okay, you guys found it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, I never knew Bob.
Did he work in the parts house? Is he the one Dad used to see?
No.
That was Freddie.
Freddie. That's another Oliverio family.
Oh.
But this, he did work for International Harvester, International Trucks or something. That's what he did. But
And everybody that said that to Vic, oh, you look just like your cousin Bob,
Oh.
Robert, and that they resembled each other.
I'll
And
be
they kind of
darned.
had the same lifestyle.
Really?
But see, his daughter died at 40 years old, and we never knew her.
we didn't. I know he had four kids, four girls.
4 girls. I remember that they said he
I
had
knew
all girls.
something. They got a divorce, and then somebody died. I thought it was his wife, and maybe it was his daughter that died. I knew
Yeah.
somebody died in that
Yeah.
family.
How is he related?
He's John's
John's brother,
brother.
John Oliver.
And who's his mother or father?
Louis.
Louis.
Mary.
Okay.
Louis and Mary.
Okay. Louis
And
Mary
he was first cousin to your
Vic
dad
and Al
Vic.
and Lena.
Uh-huh.
But we never visit back and forth like
No.
John. John used to,
He was always a family person, but this one, I never did see this one.
And he won a Purple Heart, this
he
one.
got wounded in there. World War II.
in the war.
I'll be darned.
Lynn Ray Oliverio. She